Hello everyone. I don't know how to do this anymore. I just wanted to slip in and promote my poetry book that I wrote. I published this year. In February, I published my first ever poetry book. I had been writing poetry since around 2017. I've also written it before, but like I started taking it up again since 2017, and it was more about the need to express myself and let out pain than just the mere fact that I would want to write poetry. So it's not as intentional as it's intuitional. About intuition and changing moods and emotions and the journey that I was on and have been, and what I had been going through. So it's a creative non-fiction, and on top of that, I wanted to add that it's divided into 4 chapters, which are basically, the theme is around wounds, how a wound heals biologically. So first of all, you get a wound, you get wounded, so it's the wounding, and then sometimes before healing a wound gets worse, so that's purging. And I need to get out the book to remember what the third part was. Maybe I got something wrong. There's scabbing as well. Yeah, wounding. So first is wounding, purging, yeah, and scabbing, and then healing after all that process, biological process of purging and scabbing. So I wrote this over the course of 4 or 5 years, and around the time of the pandemic, I decided to amalgamate it. I decided to assemble it together and make a sort of book out of it, but I wasn't sure I'm going to publish it. I thought I would make it for myself, like a sort of book, but I wondered, what if other people had been going through a similar thing that I went through? And so I decided to publish it eventually this year. And the behind the scenes of the publishing itself are like really murky and muddy, because I had to go through a lot of rejection before I finally published it, and because I decided to present it as my university final project, graduation project, and it got rejected there. It kind of received really bad feedback, that it's too egotistical to publish my own book and design it myself and write it myself. So I changed my graduation project this year, and because my proposition for the graduation project was to illustrate it, and so I didn't go through the illustration part. I was full of angst, and I decided to publish it right away when it was ready. So yeah, what else can I tell you about this book? So it's about, the first part, the wounding, is majorly about overcoming a toxic and narcissistic dynamic or relationship, or situationship, actually, more like a situationship. And what else is it about? It's about overcoming a lot of stuff, actually. When you read it, you get to know. And the scabbing part is about purging. I mean, the purging part is the most raw, I think, and it has the most raw poems. And those were like a need to express myself, a need to get it out on paper or get it out on my notes app, or let it perish me, and I had no choice. I had to get it out. So yeah, apart from that, scabbing is a bit towards the healing spectrum and going towards the acceptance, about all these things that have happened and that I had been dealing with. And I hope it helps anyone out there who is going a similar ordeal. And yeah, let me read you maybe a few poems. And yeah, okay. From Healing. When life gives you pain, make good use of it to make people laugh or cry, or both. Make them feel. To feel is to live. Okay, what else? There's longer pieces, and there's a lot of shorter pieces as well. So it's a mixture of both. And what what else can I say about my book? It's out there, it's on Amazon, and I'm attaching the link in the description below for purchasing the book. It's available on in both paperback and Kindle format. And yeah, have a nice day. Thank you for passing by and watching this video. I wish you a lovely day, night, etc., whatever it is, wherever you are in the world.